Priyanka Evangeline, your Internet Speech Language Pathologist. This video, you are going to learn how to communicate with your child so that they understand what you are saying and they want to communicate back to you. I am going to give you 3 techniques to do this. Are you ready? Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and let's get started with the first tip. Shh. This is your first tip. The first tip is to be silent. Why? 3 reasons. The first reason is when our child has a language or a communication delay, language is already a bit complex for them to understand. So when we talk a lot, very long complex sentences in a very fast way, the child kind of breaks down. They don't know what you're saying and they feel inadequate because of the already existing language delay. When you give more language input, the child can feel inadequate or feel a skill deficit, that they are not able to cope with the current situation. So stop talking, right? Only play with your child. Do expressions, imitate them, just sit with them and play, sometimes without talking. It makes a lot of difference. Be silent throughout the interaction. Play with your child without speech and see that they communicate to you and they connect to you in a better way. The second tip involves using a lot of actions like this. I think you might be asking your child a lot of questions. What is this? What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Pick this up. Where is this? What does this do? What is the color? Probably asking a lot of questions like this. And sometimes you get so frustrated during the interaction that you might also say things like, why can't you ever listen? How many times am I telling you? Why don't you ever listen and respond? So asking questions only makes your child feel like they can't respond, and giving them emotional statements like this makes them feel like as if they are troubling you, or they makes them feel guilty. Even if they don't understand all the language, they can still sense it. So instead of questions and emotionally loaded sentences, follow the first step. Be silent for some time and then give your child very short, actionable steps saying, look here, put it, give it, search here, point here. So very small steps which have action instead of question or emotion in that statement. Now take a moment and comment if you have been asking your child a lot of questions and if you have been giving a lot of emotionally loaded statements to your children. If you have been doing that, take a moment and comment and tell me, yes, I asked too many questions. Yes, I told 2 emotional sentences. Wow, good job, super. So third tip is to use a lot of exclamations. So I know that these are the common ones, like wow, super, good job, high five. But that you cannot use the same thing in every interaction, and a lot of children don't like these exclamations. They don't really like to give us a high five. We like it, we think it's a natural reinforcement, but many children don't like it, they don't understand it, and they don't want to do it. So in that case, give your child specific reinforcements like exclamation. Yes, you fixed it. It's going up. Okay, let's throw it. Shoo, shoo, shoo away. So take the simple specific steps in your play and exclaim and exaggerate it, which becomes intrinsic reinforcement. And it's actually a social reinforcement because the child feels good that they did something and that it made you happy and made you want to exclaim. So use these type of exclamatory reinforcements. I'll quickly recap the 3 techniques. So the first technique, you're going to be silent. You're not going to give a lot of language and complex sentences for your child. The best thing to do is not talk too much, but focus on building connection and building a bond with your child through play-based activities. If you want more information on play-based activities, be sure to check out this link. I have a lot more activities and techniques there. The second tip is to give small actionable steps and not very emotionally loaded remarks or lot of questions. The third tip is to use lot of exclamatory sentences during your interaction, which makes your child feel proud, like they have done some achievement that interests you.